In as far as the diplomatic row between India and Canada is concerned, it's escalating further. In the latest, we are learning that the White House National Security Council spokesperson has now rejected the reports that United States has rebuffed Canada in any way on the death probe of Hardeep Singh Nijjar. White House has in fact further said that we are coordinating and consulting with Canada closely on this issue. We are also engaging the Indian government. Meanwhile, we are also learning that Ottawa has rejected India's warning that travel to Canada is unsafe for Indians. For more details, let's quickly go across to Siddhant, who's joining me on the phone line. Siddhant, clearly going by how Canada is rejecting India's new travel advisory, the fact of the matter remains that this entire diplomatic row has escalated further. Not to forget the fact that the United States is now in a very tricky spot, because on one hand, they have a steady ally, and on the other, a steady partner like India.
Well, Akanksha, it all depends on the evidence that perhaps Canada will provide to United States of America. Right now, America is believing in what Prime Minister Trudeau is saying. Since it is being conveyed to them at a prime ministerial level, so, going by the protocol, they have to take it seriously. And even the story that Washington Post did was all about that how America has, sort of taken Canada's concern lightly. So today a rebuttal to that story has come from Adrena Watson. She happens to be the spokesperson of the White House National Council and National Security Council. And she said, and this is for the first time that a spokesperson or an official in America is confirming that they are going to engage Indian government. So that is one additional line added to a routine statement which we have been reporting coming from America. So if America is going to engage Indian government, in what capacity and at what level, that is something which would be interesting to see. And America is perhaps the second country which has said that they are going to engage Indian government. Australians have already said that they have conveyed it to the Indian government. So these two countries have named India and also said that they will speak to India, perhaps to...
But Siddharth, what actually stands out on the entire matter as far as other countries joining in on the chorus is concerned, the fact that all countries are waiting for the entire investigation to come to a culmination, and only then can any conclusion be drawn, something which perhaps the Canadian Prime Minister also did not wait for.
Yes, that's right. And also, Akanksha, there is an immense pressure on Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. In fact, the local newspapers in Canada are questioning him and are alleging him to spoil the entire Indo-Pacific strategy and relations with India. Akanksha, we both know that how world is looking at India right now. With regard to the Indo-Pacific strategy, world is believing in India's growth story. World is India's GDP growth, and in these times when world needs India desperately to counter Chinese expansionist policies, Justin Trudeau, for the sake of vote bank to get few more votes in domestic politics, is creating all this fiasco, this drama, and trust me, Akanksha, even his partners, his intelligence partners, his G7 partners also understand it very well. And when he says that he goes to Rishi Sunak, that Rishi Sunak himself pledged £95,000 to fight with Khalistani ideology.
Right.
When Trudeau says that he has gone to Australia, then Australia is the first country to perhaps take action against these groups. So all these countries have taken action. It's only Canada which is creating this drama, fiasco, and linking the government of India without any evidence to substantiate the claims. So it is an embarrassment for Mr. Trudeau, and it's going to be an embarrassment for him and his government.
I'm sure we'll be tracking this story in the days to come as well. Many thanks to you, Siddhant Mishra, for bringing in all those details. And as CNN News 18 brings you all the voices, not just from Canada, but also from India.